guys, so today we have our first ever video call interview kind of thing because of coronavirus. I wanted to start these video interviews before in person, but since coronavirus happened, I guess we have to do it this way. It's not gonna stop us. So today we're gonna have Christine Cortes. She's a photographer, and well, she'll tell you all about herself. I'm not even gonna introduce her. Hey!
Hi,
Hi, how are you doing? Nice to meet you, I guess.
Yeah, nice to finally meet you.
Well, first of all, before starting anything, I wanted to ask you, how's quarantine?
It's interesting. It was hard at first. I could do the Netflix thing all day and just stay in bed and not really pay attention, or I could try to focus my mind on doing things for myself, art-wise, and having just finished college. It was what else has been in my mind that I haven't been able to get to, and now we all can kind of do that.
You just graduated college.
Yeah, I went to New World. It was great. 4 years were just stepping it up one after the other.
What are your plans right now, after graduation?
I was technically supposed to be in Colombia right now, so there was this 2 to 3 months of planning and applying, and then being in my home country, taking more pictures. Grad school's way far down the line.
Okay, so let's get a little bit into your book.
I'm really excited. It's my first book, and it's nothing of what I've been doing. I was around different places in 3 years, and my life was kind of just one different kind of change after the other, and these collection of images were just hidden away for 3 years. I mean, I would just take a picture and then just put it in the folder. And then, finally, once I was kind of locked inside, I was I think it's time to open this little collection up and see what I've done in 3 years from this little kind of meditative moment. The idea of working in COVID without resources is really interesting because you kind of have to think, okay, I'm making this project. You're wondering what could this look like not on my computer? What are different ways that these images can work? I can present it all as if it was just one continuous cloud of moments happening, and I was playing with the shapes and the colors. I'm paying attention to the way certain shapes kind of add up to each other or don't add up to each other. This little line connecting or not connecting. The way that this kind of continues on and keeps going off page, just different shapes in general. And really paying attention to color placement. All of that was kind of what I was focusing on, because I had my own personal experience for 3 years with these images that I'm just kind of starting to look at within a quarantine space. I started thinking, okay, how do they feel like as an individual square? King of color theory, Joseph Albers, focused on moments between little squares and swatches and the interactions of the way colors unite and the way that forms and things line up and what it could mean. And so this was in Barranquilla from last summer. This was in Vietnam 2017-ish. This is another page in the book. Then I started thinking, okay, these are individual spaces. They live in their own kind of moment that's separated from me and separated from a potential viewer. In what world can they coexist and also have their own space? So I started thinking about books, having 2 images as 2 individual moments, both having a conversation with each other, but not at the same time. The title felt very honest and very simple. I didn't want it to be something too over what it was.
So how can people get it?
Instagram or my website. Once someone lets me know hey, I want to get the book. I mean, they also have my Venmo, so that can work too. And yeah, people can reach out to me. Check out the website, that's where you have it. My Instagram has it. Yeah, and then from there, the pre-order ends May 15th. So, I'll know how many orders to make of this book. Pre-order is $55 now and then $60 after.
What inspired you to become a photographer in the first place?
Art felt right, and it felt like something I grew up doing. There's more to photography than just the camera and just printing. There's a lot of possibilities to play and experiment because you're trying to either mimic reality or represent reality, or you're trying to make an illusion of something that isn't our reality. I always fell in love with that idea, and finding a way to make that be physically present is the way that I kind of figured out the way I want to make work. My whole thesis last year was chosen in looking through all the film that I shot last summer, and then thinking, okay, what's good on its own, what's kind of okay as an image but not that great, and then what's like just not a good image. My entire thesis was based on images that were from the no pile. Compositionally, it's not great, maybe the color, maybe the light, but there's a reason why I took it. And I want to study that. I want to understand why I chose that frame. Because in film, you have 24 frames. So it's all a meditation. You're in a mind zone. So all of these images were from the no pile. Film has a lot of potential because there's quality. It's a physical archive. Can go really in, and there's a lot of fragmented detail. I started making things that connect to one another, similar to what the squares are doing. A line will connect to a shape, and these colors will coexist in the same space. And at some point, they feel like paintings to me. There's a third layer to this image where, there's the image, there's the way that someone's looking at it, and then there's light behind it. So photography keeps happening at some point. And it's kind of like infinite in that sense.
That's so nice. That's so nice.
Thank you. Thanks.
Make sure to check out Christine Cortes on her Instagram and her website, and DM her if you want to purchase her book. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording, so I guess say a goodbye or something. I don't know.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. You're awesome, and this is awesome, and I really appreciate taking the time out talking to me. The page is great, and I'm just grateful. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for watching this art scene video, and don't forget to follow Always Lunes on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook to stay updated with what we do in our blog. Stay inside, stay safe, have a good one. Bye.